Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So, first things first before we get into the video, yes, I've been away, been absent for quite a while. The transition to me being more at home and helping with the little fella's care at home has been a lot more difficult than we both thought. So, it's just took a little bit longer for us to get into a synchronised rhythm together so we both know what we're doing. I've still got loads of training to do on his IVs and stuff, but yeah, so that's where I've been. I haven't even started to work on the car properly yet. I'm going to start doing it tomorrow. But today, before we go any further, what do you think? The Scouse Preppers hoodie, and on the back, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. It only came the other day, and since the last time I've ordered a hoodie, I didn't even think to look at the measurements. I've lost a considerable amount of weight because this is fucking massive. So today, as the thumbnail suggests, we are having a look at you might want to call it a mini EDC. I'm just going to call it my slimmed down EDC. I've still got my regular one. I've still got all, well, I haven't got all my junk in the boot of the car because the car's been off the road for 2 months, so all the parts have just been getting delivered and thrown in the boot. So that's under my computer desk again. It'll be going back in once the car's sorted. I have still got a regular one, and because I'm so unorganised, I'll be back now. Regular one is in this pouch, just a little cheapo pouch. I think it was off eBay or Amazon. It's got little molly poppers on the back, but we're not talking about that today. What we're talking about today is my, like I say, you might want to call it a mini EDC. I'm just going to call it my slimmed down one, my everyday EDC, my EEDC. This is the one that goes in my coat pocket or in the mat pocket on my combats. If I'm out in the car, it just goes in the door card so I can easily grab it. The regular one stays in the back. Just depends on the situation. If we're out hiking or mountain biking, I'll take my regular one or I'll take my molly bag. Just depends on the situation. So today we're having a look at the slimmed down one. So this is my slimmed down EDC. It's in a nice little pouch, and it's got pretty much everything you're going to need. So we'll start at the back. So before we start going into pockets, I have a little tiny cheapo carabiner with a metal whistle, because you never know, you always need a whistle.
Blow my whistle, bitch!
So we've got the whistle, that gets clipped onto the little loop there. And in our back pouch, we have, I actually can't remember what's in this. So, a little, I always carry these because I'd have a Range Rover, so I'm forever stopping and taking a look under the bonnet or having a look at suspension. So I've always got a pair of latex gloves in a little clear bag. And they just, because they fold up nice and small, I've always got them in my car door. The only reason they're not there now is because I've been cleaning wheels in the back garden. So they're always in the glove box or my driver's door. What else have we got in the back? Up front, a lighter. You should always have a lighter on you, no matter what. I have a spare charging cable, and in the very bottom, I probably should have just emptied this before I started the video. So I have little mini, because it's a mini, small, slim down EDC, mini cable ties, just a little handful of them. Like I say, if I'm out in the car, I've always got me main one in the boot. So if I need them for the car, then I'll go into the boot and get them from there. They're just in case you need them for anything smaller. in our next pouch, we have, obviously, the obligatory Preppers notepads. That's a bit of a cheapo one. I have got some more on order, some proper waterproof ones. I don't know when they're coming, I can't remember. A pen and a Sharpie. I always carry both. I don't know why, I just always have. Although it used to be a black Sharpie, but that's run out, so now I'm on the red one. And this is something new. This is literally, look how skinny that is. And that is just a proper little smart, skinny power bank with a built-in USB-C cable for my phone. Everyone's got one of these. My daughter's got one that goes in a bag for school. When she's going out with her mates, I make her take it out and put it in that bag because I always wanted to have charge for her phone. My missus has got one in the glove box, and she's also got a bigger one, like, that's a good job I got this actually. She's also got a bigger one like that. I think that's an Anchor one. I don't know. She's also got a bigger one like that, quite fat, just goes in the glove box. And then she's got the Gulu as well, which is in the little cooey. She's got like a little cooey when you open the boot in the Galaxy. So it's in there with a spare tyre pump and a spare pump for Harry's feeds and IVs. So two different ones. But that's relatively new. I only got this last week and I've used it quite a bit. So it is a 5,000 milliamp battery, and I've been using it all day today. I deliberately never charged my phone last night, and I've had my phone on that all day, and it's done well. It's kept my phone alive all day, and it has got a little power button on it, which if you press, a little light pops up. So this is dying because it's only got one bar of battery, but it's been used all day, so that's quite fairly good. I think that was, I'm going to say, between 15 and 20 quid on Amazon. They do come as the old iPhone ones, the Lightning ones. That's what my daughter and my missus have got. But I'm an Android lad. I don't like iPhones. So yeah, that's fairly new. I've had it about a week, but I've literally had my phone on charge on this all day today. So that's why it's down to 1 bar of battery. Do we have anything else in that middle pouch? No. Now, the reason I did a slimmed down EDC is because I was trying to build my perfect regular EDC until I realised that all of my multi-tools, most of my knives that I've got out of storage have all got locking knives. So they're not particularly legal to carry in this godforsaken country. So that's why I built this, because I seen this, a little next tool, multi-tool. Does have a little blade in it. I'm not really bothered about having a blade on my multi-tool because I've always got one of my fixed blades in the boot. I've got my Gerber, is it MD600? I've got my Gerber MD600 in my regular EDC, the bigger one in the pouch that I showed you before. So, and I've got, I don't know why I said about Gerber, and I've got an folding Gerber knife in my regular one as well. But I just seen that, and I think it's about the same size as the Gerber dime. I think that's what it's called, the dime, yeah. But it's just a nice little Gerber. It's not a Gerber. Nice little multi-tool, spring-loaded. You've got your needle nose pliers, your regular pliers, and your wire cutters. And the wire cutters do completely close. There's no gap when you shut it. I think I've broke the scissors on it already though. That's the only thing. It's got a knife, which is obviously non-locking. And it is sharp because I cut my bloody finger on it before when I was messing with it. So you've got your knife, you've got your bottle opener, tin opener, whatever else that does. So let's get that knife back out. And then on the flip side, you have got a Phillips driver, a flathead, and I think this is like a toothpick, but because of the size of it and the way it's shaped, you could use that to get your SIM card tray out in the new phones, because they're all with them little pokey things now, aren't they? That, again, I think that was somewhere between 15 and 20 quid. I genuinely can't remember. But it's a cool little piece of kit. Haven't really used it that much because I've only had it about a week. And I've had my big one like that for anything I've needed to do on the car. So yeah, nice little mini. I lost my words then. Multi-tool to go in. And again, like I said before, EDCs and shit at the fan bags, bug out bags, get home bags, they're all personal. So not everything what's in mine is going to be in yours, but there might be something you see in mine that you think, do you know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to throw that in mine. So like for me, beard, yes, I have beard wax. I have beard wax or beard oil or beard balm in every single bag, every single one of my EDCs or my bug out bags. I've got some form of keeping this beard nice and smooth and keeping the moisture under my skin so I don't end up with chin druff. Plus, with the wax, I've just thought the wax would probably be better to have a wax in every one of them, because in a pinch, wax is flammable. Most of them have got some form of paraffin in, so in a pinch you could scrape it off and use it as a firelighter. But like I say, EDCs, all the prepper stuff is personal to people. So not everything that's in mine will be in yours, but that's definitely something I have in all of mine. A good, and this is what, Gnarly Joe's pocket wax. It's tiny. I've got a load of other ones upstairs in the bathroom, but that just fit perfectly in the pouch there. And then last two things, I have got, obviously, my little Gerber shard. I genuinely can't remember how long I've had this, but I've had it for years. And you know what? I've never actually had to use it. It's got a loop on it. I think it's about 5 or 6 tools on it. I don't know. It's got a lame effort or worn down. I think I might have used this for years when I was in the army. It's got a worn down Phillips. It's got a flathead. It's got something to poke, something to pull nails, a bottle opener. It's got a hole in so you can put it on your lanyard or you can attach it to your keys. But the pokey bit, that bit there, is fairly fucking sharp. So you're probably not going to want to stick that on your keys and put it in your pocket, because you'll end up getting a little prick in your leg. So my last one, and this is the first new knife I've bought, and I've had this for about 2 months now. And again, it's fairly small. Do you know what I mean? That's the size of it in my hand. It's not that big. The blade, I think, is just over 2 inches. It's not a locker knife. It's just a folder. It's not heavy, but it has got a bit of weight to it. So I have tried throwing it, and it's stuck. So if you know how to throw knives, it could be used as a throwing knife. I've tried it in the back garden with a few of my other ones. Then again, saying that, anything with a point, it doesn't even have to be sharp. Anything with a point can be used as a throwing knife. I've used masonry nails. I've used 6-inch nails. Do you know what I mean? I used to batter plasterboards when I was on building sites. When I was on Liverpool 1, when all that was getting built, I literally used to just go around throwing nails in plasterboard. You know, the ones the builders had thrown out, obviously. So, yeah, again, that was only cheap. I think this whole EDC's cost me about 60 quid. Probably less than that. That, again, I think that was about 13 quid. It's a fairly sharp little knife. It's blunted a bit because I've been using it. It's a folder. It's less than 3 inches. So, it's all good. Plod will have no problem with you having that in your pocket as long as you've got a fairly good reason. And last but not least, the pouch itself, right? This is a Viperade pouch. I think that's how you pronounce it, Viperade. And I think they go from like 12 to 25 quid on Amazon. But because I do car boot sales, I go and buy stuff at car boot sales to sell on eBay. Mostly games now, but because I do that, I seen this at a boot store. It is a bit worn. It's not massively worn. There's no wear holes or nothing. But I paid 50p for it in a fucking car boot sale. Do you know what I mean? So I could go and sell that now and earn myself 13 quid. But it's a perfect little mini EDC pouch. And like I say, you might not be able to get one as cheap if you're after one, because you might not find it at a car boot. But they are only like I say, between 13 and 20 odd quid on Amazon. You might get one cheaper on eBay if you can find a pre-owned one, which, let's face it, something like that, as long as it's not got any holes in and the zips work and the molly straps work, do you know what I mean? You sound. So that's it. That is my mini EDC. No, it's not actually. I'm telling a lie. The other thing I always have on me for my EDC is a good old-fashioned watch. None of this fucking digital shit. No Apple Watch. No friggin'... what are they called now? I can't even think. No Google Watch for me Pixel. Just a good old-fashioned watch. And yeah, this one I've had... This is quite expensive actually. It's a Tissot. I've had it for about 20 years. I'm looking for a cheaper one. I've just seen a nice Timberland one on Amazon, I think. But I might go down to John Lewis and see if they've got the same watch, because I'll get a better guarantee with it. And a lip balm. The last 2 months I've been suffering with really chapped lips and stingy lips. So the lip balms have been getting ripped out of all my things. There's the other multi-tool I've been using on the car. It's only a cheap one. I think it was about 20 quid. But I can't take that nowhere because it's all locking. And just like I can't take this anywhere, my Gerber knife, what I've had for about, hang on, when did I buy this? Phase 2 training, Gibraltar Barracks, the Sapper shop. I'm gonna say the beginning of 2000. Yeah. Phase 1 was 99, phase 2 was 2000. So I bought that in the Sapper shop. I think it cost me a few quid, you know what I mean? It was probably friggin' buttons. It was probably about 8 quid back then. But again, can't take that nowhere because it's a locker. Anyway, that is my slimmed down EDC. I will be jumping on the car tomorrow. I don't know whether I'm going to film everything on the car. I think I'm just going to get all the little bits done and then get all the big bits and then the fun off-roading, bug out vehicle shit, get that videoed for the channel. Because I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me servicing the car or chopping suspension out, because when you buy a car and they say, oh yeah, it's all original, you think, oh, that's brilliant, that. All original, full service history. Do you know what I mean? You're happy until you try and do some work on it yourself. Or even when I put it in to the JLR garage, they said, this is all original. I said, I know, it was great, isn't it? And he went, no. He said, the bolts are just rusted. Any job you do on this, you're going to have to cut the bolts off. So I've just had to get a reciprocating saw and some proper decent metal cutting blades. So that's the downside to your car being all original. The bolts have been on there and they've been rusting since 2012. So, and it's a Range Rover, so they rust quickly. Anyway, I went off on a bit of a tangent there. So that's my size, that slimmed down EDC. I hope you found it useful. I hope you take something away from it, and I hope it's entertained you more than anything. Let me know if there's anything that I've got here that you don't have in your EDC that you're now going to stick in it. Let me know, and also let me know what you're thinking of the hoodie. I mean, apart from it being like a 2XL and I'm now only probably a large, do you know what I mean? I think it's quite smart. Although I'm sitting here sweating now because I just put the heating on. Hold on. Awfully sorry, bit of dry mouth. So yeah, let me know if there's anything here that you don't have in your EDC that you're now putting in it. And let me know what your thoughts are on the Scouts Preppers hoodie. I think it's quite cool. It's not super thick, but I don't like thick clothes apart from me combats. So it's perfect for me. Anyway, that is me for today. I have been Carl. I'm the Scouts Prepper, and I'll catch you in the next one.